All right. Good morning, Smiles at Sea. It's me, Dr. G, your CEO, here with one of our most esteemed vendors and a good friend, Dave Steck. I want to tell you a little bit about him and what made me so interested in listening to what he has to say. To be honest, Dave said one of the most profound and powerful things to me at a meeting. And what he said was, what you don't learn, your kids will inherit. And I have to tell you, that made my ears perk up. And since then, I've been a huge Dave Steck fan, but I have to tell you, Dave has a resume and a bio that is ridiculously impressive. I would be here for the next 30 minutes telling you all about it. But what I would much rather do is let Dave introduce himself and tell you some of the things he feels like are the most important. Good morning, Dave.
How you doing, Devin?
I'm doing great. I hope you are.
I am. I'm here at home in Puerto Rico, and life doesn't suck. So yeah, it's
Perfect.
good. It's good. And I think you're exactly right. I don't like people reading bios or resumes, certainly not mine, but even other people's, because people don't really care about what you've done in the past. They only care about what you can do for them today or in the future. So I'll answer your question by just giving a little bit of background. And you already know this, but I went from a trailer park to college, to corporate America. Then I became an early stage tech CEO 3 times, then a real estate investor, eventually financing a real estate, then got recruited by a venture capital firm to be the CEO of an early stage technology company. And all the while trying to build a family and a family office, which meant that I tried to be the best husband I could be and the best dad I could be. So I've had a full life. And none of that is in my bio, I don't think. But at the end of the day, that's what I'm all about. And I'm grateful that I'm here with you.
Well, I have to tell you, your history from trailer park to family office. I mean, I think that's the title of your next book. I'll be waiting for that one. I know I'm not really supposed to ask, but I've heard that your net worth might have somewhere around 9 figures. Is that true?
Well, let me ask it another way. Is this being recorded?
Yes.
All right. Well, then my net worth is 6 figures.
Fair enough. Is this why you moved to Puerto Rico?
It is. It's part of the reason I moved to Puerto Rico because of the tax advantages. But yeah, it doesn't suck when you look at 7 layers of aquamarine ocean right now, talk to Devin Geeson, and oh, by the way, potentially impact others. So that's a good day.
Pretty great. So I also know that among other places, you have spoken at Harvard and you've just had this amazing career impacting others. Why are you coming on the cruise and speaking to us when, Harvard's probably waiting in the wings?
Yeah, I've done that a few times. And at the end of the day, I guess you'd say there are 3 reasons. First of all, you asked me. If you hadn't asked me, then I wouldn't be coming. Secondly, I think I've got the ability to share with dentists the things that have accelerated what I'd call our freedom journey. And there are really 3 elements of freedom that most people don't think about. There's financial freedom, which everybody knows, but that leads to time freedom, which leads to global freedom, where you can do everything you want to do from around the world with a backpack and make money, do good, and have fun every day. That's a great deal. And if others are interested in that, then I'm happy to share. And then the third thing is I get to be with my wife for a couple of days on a cruise ship and be with you too, and with those of you who are listening. So I'm grateful. Thanks.
And we can't wait. I have to tell you, finding financial freedom and backpack freedom, those are pretty amazing things. And well, obviously, you know that I don't hate coming on cruises because here I am having the opportunity to do something that I love so much. And just like you, I'm excited to impact these dentists and their future, which is one of the reasons I asked you to come on this cruise. Now, I also know that you're a very successful investor. What do you
Hmm.
invest in?
Yeah, I mean, you can't become free without investing in things. You know, if you think about winning the money game, you've got to generate more cash, otherwise known as income. You've got to accumulate wealth that throw off income and go up in value. And then you've got to figure out how to keep it by not paying more than your fair share in taxes and also not losing it. Well, unless you master that game, you'll never be able to have freedom. And so, from my perspective, you need to figure out how to generate income beyond active income. So, if you're a dentist and you're generating active income and you're making great money, good for you, and you should. But how are you, I guess, using your money to make money for you instead of you just making the money? And that comes in the form of investing in things like real estate or private lending or early stage venture technology, things like the next Airbnb and Uber. All those things will allow you tax advantages. They'll allow you the ability to generate passive recurring income, and they'll allow you the ability to accumulate wealth. I mean, that's how you win the money game. That's how you become financially free. And that's how you get time freedom, the ability to do it from anywhere in the world. And if you don't, what happens after you leave the chair? That's a struggle. And so, you know, a lot of dentists follow us and have for almost 20 years because that's what we do as a family. And by extension, they try to cheat off us in a good way.
Absolutely. That's the kind of cheating I am 100% interested in, the kind that doesn't get you sent to the principal's office. But that being said, I've had the opportunity to see you on multiple occasions speak from the stage, and I know just how impactful your talk is. And I'm so excited to have the opportunity to share you with so many other dentists and attendees that come on the cruise. And you have this following of dentists who are part of your community that you and your sons have built. And tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, there's not much to say. I'll talk more about it on the ship, but simply put, we have roughly 100 or so what we call part of our extended family who happen to be dentists and who are all looking to add a zero like we are, but to do it together. You know, just imagine, Devin, where you are in terms of income or net worth, and what would happen if you could add a zero. And what would happen to dentists if wherever they are now they could add a zero? That's a pretty good day. And it leads to an amazing life. And so the hope is that I'll share some things that you can take away, that is, you listening, and you'll have an opportunity to be able to do just what we've been able to do ourselves, and hopefully in a compressed, much compressed time frame.
Now, the one thing I'm going to put you on the spot for here, I know personally that you have some, what I'm going to call questionnaires, things like this that will help guide somebody in their thinking, potentially before meeting you. So I would love to know how they can reach you because I know you would probably send them a little something if they were super interested in what you have to offer in advance.
You bet. Yeah, just email me at Dave at Access Insiders. So Access has two C's and two S's, the word access, insiders, plural, with an S. Dave at accessinsiders.com. Let me
Perfect.
know what you'd like. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you'd like to connect while we're on the cruise. And all I can tell you is this: wherever you are, congratulations. But it's not going to get you to where you want to be. And I hope that there's an opportunity for us to talk more about that. And I know you'll be on the same ship that I'm on. So look forward to it. And Devin, always look forward to seeing you.
Aw, thank you so much. I'm going to be very excited to see you and also spend some time with your wife on the cruise. But dentists, there is literally no reason that you should not be meeting this guy, not only on the stage, but in your free time on the cruise. Dave can tell you how to add a zero. He can tell you how to beat the money game, not just beat it, but kick its hind parts. Okay. And that's what we all want to do. So please join us on the Utopia Sailing April 25th through the 28th. We're only a few months away, and meet Dave Steck. Have a great day.